Aiken quills.
Ugh, what was in that chili dog?
Guys,
I don't
think...
know, says Mr. Fern.
Well,
That was
know...
me and
Uh-oh.
Doug's reaction to the new Doctor Who episode.
Bye,
God.
Mr. Fern.
Sonic.
Have you ever wondered what it's like to moonwalk while sliding down a freaking ramp?
I have
I'm
a
holding.
weird...
I was just holding. I was just gently holding the analog stick, and I just kind of wanted to see how far I could go. Welcome back, everybody. Go ahead, hype.
I have a weird...
Yeah, that can happen.
What's up?
No, he was just saying that can happen.
I'm just saying that can happen.
Just like when you were just moonwalking, I'm just thinking, I have a weird compulsion to go,
Ah, the good old days.
I feel like Roger Craig Smith has to have done that in his Sonic voice at one point in his career.
Okay. Probably not in a Sonic product, but in the Sonic voice, absolutely, and like some other project he's done.
Yeah, I mean, just imagine if that was just like a rite of passage for all Sonic actors to follow, or people that have voiced Sonic to follow, just at least once. Just do.
Logan, what have you done?
I don't know.
Logan
Freaking the game was crazy.
Well, you know what? I imagine if that really was going to be a requisite, then I feel like Jaleel White and Devin Mack would have no problem.
Uh-huh.
Take him out.
Checking out.
I'm actually surprised to see the spider here of all places. Like, isn't he normally at the top?
Yeah, the spider can be here.
Isn't he like normally at the top of the mountain?
One of them is, yes.
Okay, that's the first for me. So basically, Psyloop is legs, all four of them, and then do
All four of them?
Yeah.
He's not a spider. He's not an orangutan.
Yeah, all four.
Yeah. Get on!
Not yet.
Wait, what do you mean not yet?
Ouch. Well, now we're. You know, this is oddly a dramatic way to take down a spider.
This is definitely not how I
would do it.
envisioned a spider being fought, I'll tell you that much.
But hey, you know what? This also
I would do it.
You know
Fuck
what?
it.
This also makes for good practice for a section we'll be dealing with later on in this island.
Oh, yeah.
Don't hit
It is
the
good practice.
lasers.
Screw that
I
part particular.
know. Get all these. Thank you. Was this from Sonic 1 or something that, like...
Oh, the loop-de-loops? That's from Sonic 3.
Yeah.
Oh, Sonic 3 that had
the
the loop-de-loops that, like... Of,
Yeah, from
energy.
the Death Egg.
Yeah, the Death Egg.
Yeah.
Ow!
Now kill it.
Man, if only we were over that quickly.
Now we'll just stomp on him to death.
Like,
Like, as you normally would with a spider that's literally on ground level.
Yeah.
Like me when I saw a spider before playing Spider-Man 2
Yeah.
on launch day.
You know, I just
Oh.
My fire of flight kicked in immediately.
have Sonic,
Now,
like...
now... it's okay. I asked that question after. Let's go for it.
Sonic rapidly stomping on top of the spider's head, just every stomp, just insert a sound clip of like, Spider! Spider! Spider!
Whoa!
Go sleep, go sleep, go sleep.
Get ready to use that. Get ready to use that mechanic a little bit later.
So anyway, Sam,
Yep.
how are you this fine day?
I'm doing good. You know, just coping. After
Cope.
Doctor Who did you dirty, didn't he?
he did a lot of people dirty.
I thought you were about to. For some reason, I thought you were about to say Doctor
blame-
Doolittle. I was like, yeah, the Robert Downey Jr. movie wasn't that odd.
I blame both Russell T. Davis and Disney.
Yeah, I blame him.
Funny how those goes back to Disney nowadays.
Yeah.
Beep, 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 beep,
Yeah,
beep.
because Disney's helping out with the free specials at the time of this recording.
Yeah.
Well, like,
and
are
they're
they only
going to be
just
helping
funding
with the
it, or
big
are they
series.
actually involved in the writing process?
They're funding it for the most part, but they're not going to stop Russell T. Davis either. So.
Nope. The guy who was literally
Yeah.
the guy who literally had to have his hand handcuffed during the Eccleston era to keep himself away from the studio.
Yep.
Oh.
Now he's the one calling the shots.
He's-
Legitimately, look it up.
He sounds like
Not
the,
handcuffed, but definitely
Literally.
like they definitely told him like stop.
he sounds like the English's version of Druckmann.
He kinda is a little bit.
Does he always go to the writers begging for them to kill one of the main leads?
Well, it's not all the
Actually-
time.
Actually, now that I'm listening to the music of Chaos Island, I almost forgot. The first and second movements of Chaos Island are probably some of my favorite overworld tracks in the game, because they give me some very serious Honestly, it's weird. It's weird to describe, but it kind of gives me Sega Saturn Sonic 3D Blast soundtrack vibes.
Aw, you beat me to it.
I see what you mean.
What do you mean?
Because I was gonna say, especially like by the time we get to the next movements, like I do think Chaos Island has some. I think Chaos Island has my favorite quote unquote open zone track in the game.
It just makes
the
me
sense
think.
of adventure, the sense of like journey.
Yeah, it just makes me think back to the days when I was traveling through Rusty Ruin Zone.
Aww, back when you thought that was the biggest a game could ever get.
Yeah, and also made me realize my dream of being a ballerina, and then realizing how stupid of a dream that was.
Well, I mean, anything is possible, except if you're male presenting.
Never Yeah, male. God.
If it's possible, you say it's possible. Can I kill Donnie?
Kill who?
Well, not yet.
Why? Not yet.
Doctor Who?
Have some fun with it.
Not
Yeah,
yet.
not yet. We still gotta wait for the 3
Jeez,
episodes with her in it.
When you're roasting a marshmallow on a stick, do you just like immediately grab it off the fire before it even toasts a little bit?
Sonic does.
Yes.
Yeah, probably.
Well, like, I remember that was in one of the... Was it?
Not bad.
I was about to say, I remember that in, like, one of the recent IDW issues where it's, like, it was showing, like, Sonic and his friends in front of a campfire. Sonic was showing that, like, he likes to have his marshmallows, like, extra burnt and, like, I forgot what specifically he does with it, but it's like, oh yeah, that's exactly how I like him. And Jet's like, what is wrong with you?
I remember that now, I think.
Same guy that also
yeah,
puts...
that's like too... Good.
I was about to say, like, not in the same issue, but this is also the same hedgehog that apparently likes to have peppers in his milkshake.
Now, I will say, this is probably not going to be mentioned until a little bit
Peppers
later.
in a milkshake?
This is now, I'm going to say, this is probably not going to be mentioned until a little bit later in the, Whoa!
Ooh. Rude. Okay, then.
Jerk.
You good?
That tree is blocking it.
You. Okay, I'm just gonna continue with the observation I'm making, which is that interestingly enough that I'm noticing it's probably gonna be mentioned later on it's probably gonna be mentioned later on in this particular islands chapter, but these things kind of look, I forget what their name is. But it's like old like World War II tech or whatever, like having a massive spiky thing in a path or something like.
They look like jacks to
just
me.
You know.
Right.
But I mean that's kind of like how they were designed in the old. They looked like giant jacks in the original time too. But like yeah, I am basically okay. In less important words that I'm trying to pull off, it looks like we're in yet another battlefield.
Interesting, considering we were just going through an island that very much was like kind of like a battlefield in and of itself.
Yeah.
Maybe this is like a...
Don't. It doesn't get any easier. Always something. Oh, I missed it.
Oh well.
I'll get it back. Okay, let's do one of my favorite challenges ever.
Gosh.
Your favorite challenge ever?
Logan.
Like, one of your favorite, like... Seems a bit presumptuous. Shouldn't we find Tails first?
No.
Tails can wait.
John's life can wait.
Those challenges would probably be easier if you didn't just have to hold the parry button and that's it.
I'm surprised that was something they didn't patch out, like having the parry like have a limit to how long you can hold it.
They only changed it in the final DLC with that one challenge later, where suddenly it is like imperative that you
Perfect
do
parry.
it. Yeah, that you do it with like the amount of frames that it's active is suddenly far less lenient.
Also, I'm surprised, like, with the game's difficulty, they don't, have that factor into, like, how exploitable the parry system is. Like, have it be in the hard mode, where it's more like, in most games, where, like, you have to press the button on the dot right as the projectile's colliding with Sonic. But, I mean, granted, who's to say that most players that, play, action brawlers or beat-em-ups play Sonic games?
Yeah.
Or vice versa.
Especially when the other super popular thing from Sega nowadays is also a glorified beat-em-up.
Unforge. So, I think we did a decent amount of preliminary stuff. Unless, do you think I should try out a cyberspace level before we go save Tails?
Why not?
Yeah, it's been a hot minute. I'd say it wouldn't hurt. Actually, how many... okay, you have 1 gear at the moment. That should be enough to get into 1.
I hope so.
Please?
Should be.
It depends on which one you go
I'm
to.
gonna cry if it's not.
Please, I don't want to have to do stuff.
Please, sir,
Don't
I want
stuff.
some more.
I'm gonna cry if it's not enough.
I want some more, please. I want better writing.
Yep, we're good.
Well, there you go.
Well,
I know.
if
That's a
you,
little too
Like,
much.
unbelievable.
I don't
I
think
mean,
Magnifico can make
listen-
that happen.
listen, Sam, if you want better writing, you've come to the right place, considering this is Sonic Frontiers we're talking
That is
about.
true.
Alright, let's go.
Honestly,
3-1.
amazing we live in a time where a Sonic game can have more emotion put into it now than, a Disney movie.
Than a Disney fucking product in general. God damn it.
Well, I mean,
Yep.
At this point, almost anything.
well, to be fair,
Let's see what we
like,
got.
considering how, like, Forces as of late has been getting a little bit more divisive with its storytelling, I'm not quite sure if it's that high of a hurdle to clear as one would think.
Oh, hey, White Forest.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck its story.
I think it's White Forest.
Maybe? I'm not entirely sure.
You go around here, you have the broken tailpipe.
No, it's the green. It's the,
Yeah, Green Forest.
Sonic.
Green Forest, that has the vines, right.
Right.
They do this.
Yeah, I think you were thinking of Shadows.
My bad.
Yeah, Shadows was like...
Logan, are you still drunk from our talk last night?
White Jungle
Are
or
you
something
still
like
drunk
that.
from that?
No, we are not.
Well, great, now I want to know the context.
We
This man wouldn't go to bed for the past 10 minutes. 10 to 15
wouldn't, and
minutes.
he kept torturing.
Okay, let's not make it sound like I'm recording this at like, let's not make it sound like
Ew.
we're recording this in like the middle of the night. I am like that was last night. That was at least 8 hours ago.
How many Midori Sours did you drink
You
that
say in the
night?
morning, and that's already turned out for my time.
No, come on. There we go.
We were ranting about the new Doctor Who episode just a little bit, and Logan got
Oh,
so
yikes.
tired that he just kept going, and Matt kept being like, "Go to bed, go to bed, go to bed," and he's like, "No, I'm taking you down with me."
It was not taking it down with me. He was saying that his phone battery's about to die. I said, well, tough. Mine's about to die too. That was doing pretty good.
Well,
for that
say,
time.
well, say goodbye to your S rank.
Yeah, you were.
Come on, see if I can get the S rank still. If I just go super speed fast. Well, I mean, no, I can't get S rank because I lost all my rings.
Right.
I mean,
Well, I
Your
think you
ranking
can still
doesn't
get
re- I
the
mean,
S rank,
let's
you
look
just won't get the key for the rings.
right.
Let's see how it was. That was.
The rank's only determined
Hey,
with
look.
how much time you got.
Oh, look at that.
But damn, man, I could have. If I just hit another one of those 10 ringers, it probably would have worked.
If only I didn't just fall and lose all my onion rings.
Damn. All right, we'll just keep going though.
If I didn't go too fast.
That was still a decent level. Again,
fast?
I hope they take the lesson from this that like, hey, the original Sonic level slapped for a reason with their design.
Just, yeah, it's fine if you use that level design, just pair it up with controls that actually fit those level designs.
Right.
Not fair. But beyond that,
Man,
oh, go ahead.
I love 2D shit.
Oh, it's okay.
Wait, oh, there you
It's
go.
fine, but once again, as you're going to see, the biggest issue is this level loves to slap it on a lot of stuff. Let's go free.
It
everyone's
just does not
favorite-
work in an open
hang on.
space, so
Treasure.
please don't. Please, really?
Yeah, treasure.
It's a shiny.
Treasure.
Stolen
Okay,
treasures.
where was I? Oh look, a grind rail.
Oh, Logan, what is wrong with you?
Grind rail.
Did Tails do you a dirty recently?
Kazoo.
You know, Tails is... You know what? Things are starting to make a little bit more sense now.
Listen, are you still mad at Tails for being such a chicken shit back in Sonic Forces when you literally nearly let Chaos Zero take him out?
Yes, I am. What do you have to say for yourself, young man? Who's probably like 25 by this point.
Forever an 8-year-old.
Doesn't make no sense, I swear.
What if you got this? What if you got the say, pussy boy?
Use the wrench.
When did you make
But
this
he-
wish?
But I'm a
50 years ago?
fox, not a pussy.
Doesn't matter.
That's true. That's Blaze.
That's what everyone would say.
That's true. That's Blaze. That's a good. That's a good lad.
I promise I'm ashamed.
Or bit.
Whoop. Oh no, not again.
Oh Lord, this is gonna hurt. Long time no see, Tails.
Just catching my breath.
That's a hell of a catching your breath.
He never stops. Clarification. He never gives up.
Can't stop, won't stop.
That's the same thing.
I'm sure the textbook definition of this is stubborn to a fault.
But those same energies are manifesting.
I mean, that's also what makes Sonic so endearing, is that, you know, at the end of the day, he'll do whatever he can, no matter the consequence.
So Tails,
Those
tell
sure
me,
words
what's it
you
like to
just
be in?
said.
I do like that smirk.
Everyone in this game has like smirk game, don't they?
And I need this
Yeah.
power to rescue
I mean, I get it. They've been through this a lot. Go ahead, Sammy. Sorry.
Makes it expressive.
You're always rescuing me, and let's focus on the now. What do you need?
What's up, Sammy?
Oh, I'll get to a later line that makes me mad about Tails' characterization in this. Like, I get what
It's characterization.
which I get what they're trying to do. He's a kid trying to discover himself again, and you know, like he has insecurities. That's fine. Like, I get it. Everyone has insecurities, but he's so bipolar about it. Like, I hate using that term, but he's so like you know, he changes so frequently that it's like, what the fuck? You were sad about it a moment ago. Why aren't you now?
It's a kid. It's the combination of a kid. Okay, time to go more portals. It's the combination of a kid trying to discover himself and a writer trying to make sense of a IP whose original writers gave up on it 2 generations.
I mean, it is one of
two
those
constant
things.
generations ago.
Like, excuse me. It is like something that like I hear a lot of people talk about when it comes to the writing in Frontiers, and to an extent, I do kind of agree with it in a sense of like a lot of the characterization with everyone in this game. It kind of feels like an apology of sorts to how Sonic's been for the past couple of years, and to me it comes across as a sense of like, there's definitely good intentions behind the writing in this game, but I'd be lying if I said a lot of it didn't feel a little ham-fisted in points.
So what you're saying is they could have gotten away with completely just pretend that most if not every game that did that wrong didn't exist.
Well, I'm not gonna say don't do that. Like, honestly, I think in many ways I kind of think it takes a lot more guts to acknowledge the bad in the series than just outright ignore it. I think it's more so a matter of like how you handle acknowledging it than, you know.
I guess. Because, I mean, I don't know. I didn't really have too much of a problem with how it was handled here. Because, you know, it's just one of those things where, you know, you fucked up. Then you fucked up once. Don't just try to, you know, better yourself.
Yeah, I don't know. Like,
okay.
I
We
don't
all
mind
make fuck-ups
Tails
eventually.
moping, because, like, it was pointed out to me by a friend of me and Doug's. Like, yeah, he can have insecurities, and they can happen at random. Like, I get that, and I accept that. That's fine.
Yeah, it's like just because, you know, once upon a time, Tails all by himself was able to take out a very deadly Eggman machine way back in Station Square's heyday, and you know, you could say that you could say that you've toughened up since then, but sometimes it's not that easy to consistently prove it.
Yeah, and that's fine. I just don't like the inconsistency of, like, he's moping about it one moment, and then all of a sudden he's, like, doing his science babble again, and it's like, what?
Well, I mean, to be fair, that's just what Tails does best. So, I mean, that's honestly not something I would say is a bad. I don't know.
It's comfort food.
Technically, he's moping over. He's moping over different matters than his technological prowess, or just his
He
general like
copes with
smarts.
talking about science. That's
Yeah, I
his
was about to
coping
say, like, a
mechanism,
lot of
I
it-
guess.
Like, a lot of it might just have to do with the
Damn.
fact that, like, he's...
Whoa.
Oh, yeah. Like,
Everyone saw. That was a complete accident. He jumped in front of my car. Okay, no, I did not mean.
He had no
You
one
know
to
what,
blame but himself.
That one I
That
did
one too.
intentionally. That was intentionally. I saw it. I planned it. It was premeditated. Continue.
Anyway.
Well, this won't hold up
Premeditated.
well in a court there, Logan, since you admitted that.
I
they're
don't think gonna
robots. What
accept-
kind of
I don't
attorney
think
can they
they're gonna-
afford?
I don't think they're going to accept "Gotta Go Fast" as a reasonable medical statement.
No.
Hey, Skyroad.
No, they
No.
won't. I like it.
I dig it. Sorry, continue, hype. All this silliness aside.
Oh, right. So going back to what Sam was talking about, like I think people will probably have a better idea of what we're talking about when that scene actually comes up. But I guess one justification I can think of, and you guys were kind of like hitting it on the head a little earlier, but a part of me feels like him going back and forth between like talking about the matter and then moping about it, like how he is. A lot of it could be seen as just a matter of like, you know, Tails is still like a little bit afraid to like talk about it openly, so he just uses focusing on like the matter at hand as a way of like, oh boy,
Fortress!
Hey, Fortress.
but
my
like
God.
maybe just using it as a matter of either like, you know, distracting himself from it, or just like you guys said, like finding a way to channel that like frustration into something a little bit more constructive at the moment.
Constructive and more
No, and that's
practical.
fair. Like, looking at it that way, that's fair. I don't know. It just seemed like out of
I mean-
nowhere that he's like all of a sudden just calm to me. I'm like, huh, okay.
I mean, it's listen, it's called complicated emotions. It's not like they haven't dealt with something
you know,
like that
Tails,
before.
I
Look at-
understand
look at
that.
some-
I have complicated emotions too.
It's like, remember that whole spiel that we had with Eggman back in Sonic Lost World, where one moment he's actually considering total
Genocide?
like total genocide on a whole planetoid, and then the next thing you know, he's actually, you know, risking his neck to save a two-tailed fox.
I'm a complicated man.
Fair. Gotcha.
Now wreck this ship to Kingdom Come.
And there you go.
Now let's just hope he drops his gear in a very convenient spot.
At least he is over. Okay, just a sulfur pit. I
Oh,
thought we were
thank
gonna be
goodness.
over water.
I
thought
mean,
we
it's
were
just
gonna
a
be over
sulfur
lava.
pit.
Is that gear?
Oh, how convenient! 2 for the price of 1.
Okay, I gotta find me a level thing around here somewhere. My lord, that was a little.
Maybe we should open up some of the map too, just to be safe.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, now we got the ones that are timed.
Hurry up.
I'm hurrying up. Hurry yourself.
I'm going as fast as I can.
Get it, you damn self!
Don't make me turn this car around.
Please don't turn this car around. I'm sorry, Dad.
I found there's
Don't
a
make me
wild
turn
tail
this formation
somewhere.
around.
Just imagine that for a moment, like, literally, like, you know, Sonic. Imagine if this was like a whole round of Team Sonic Racing or whatever, and, you know, there's an argument between one character and another, and then it just ends off with one of them going, "Don't make me turn this car around and screw our chances of winning the race."
Why do I feel like Amy and
Dang,
Sonic would
the
do
pettiness
that? Or
involved.
like Amy and like
Oh my lord.
Vector or some crap like. No, wait, Blaze and Vector.
No, it would totally be Vector. It would totally be Vector.
It's just like, don't make me turn this car around, Blaze.
You know what? Now I wanna. Entirely different
How?
matter, I know, but you guys talking about that now?
You jump on a flower.
What's up?
There's a flower?
I think.
I don't see a flower.
There should be down there.
There should be a flower nearby. Remember, this game's popping is absolutely terrible. Wait a minute.
Side loop that. Side loop that.
Right, the dirt patch.
Maybe the stone thing? No.
Maybe you didn't
Is it
fully.
just the
Maybe you
just the
didn't.
dirt
No,
patch?
maybe you didn't fully. Yeah, you didn't fully side loop the dirt patch.
Oh,
Yeah.
hell no.
I wish this didn't take whoa! I wish that didn't take some of the time, but this already
Dude,
looks
you got
pretty
plenty
generous.
of time.
Yeah, the job isn't that extensive.
But just, man, Team Sonic Racing was such a weird fucking project.
It was.
Yeah.
One that really should that did not at all live up to its full potential.
No.
No, it didn't.
Didn't help either. That was literally released nearly around the same time as CTR did. So
Yeah, it didn't
you know.
really help. Because CTR is the better
Oh, yeah.
racer in comparison to Team Sonic.
Oh yeah, like the better
Oh
racer.
yeah, no, it's so
and-
much better.
Yeah, it's like the better racer, and honestly, like, I don't know if this is like a very bold claim to make, but out of all the ouch, but out of all the games in this air quotes Crash revival, I still think it's my favorite.
No, it is great. It is really great. I can say that, like, 4 definitely
I mean, hell, I
has
mean-
its great moments, just don't 100% complete it.
Right. Just go with what you really want to.
Right.
It'll save.
I mean, hell, I made a joke the other day saying, "You play Mario Kart? Oh hell no, that's a pussy boy game. You play Crash Team Racing,
Yeah,
and that's a real
is.
game."
So
Yeah.
you know what? That makes sense coming from the guy that literally, smoked us in both Mario Kart recordings we did,
Yeah.
and also
Really pussy
made
game.
an entire series of himself literally just trouncing through the entire
200
booster
cc.
course passed on 200cc.
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Listen, I gotta pass my time if I'm bored.
Can you
It's a good one. It's a good time.
Can you imagine how our TCR videos would have been like had Doug had known us back then?
Oh no.
Let's just say the outcomes of those
Yeah.
races would have been completely
Oh
different.
no, he would have smoked everything.
Oh no.
Depend. I would say that depends.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair.
But then again, we're talking about that game's fucking physics engine.
I guess that's fair.
Who else? What else can fucking go wrong with that?
It just depends on if the game was feeling generous enough to let you keep your sacred blue flame.
I think this is a
Dude, I would.
I think this is
Dude, I would
Generations.
absolutely. Generations Act 2.
Gotcha. Sorry, just was curious. Continue.
No worries.
No, you're fine. I was just basically gonna say, man, definitely if I was playing as fucking Metal Sonic, Silver, Vector, Omega, Knuckles,
Oh, I thought we were still talking.
give me the power type
I
characters.
thought we were still talking about CTR actually.
Yeah.
I was, yes.
Well, then you started talking about like Knuckles and Vector, and I'm like, wait, none of those guys are in CTR.
And it's a
That
travesty.
you know of.
You don't know that. Maybe I coded them in.
I will
Man,
believe.
it really is a shame that game never got a proper PC port, just so we can get all those crazy mods.
I wish it had a PC
It's still-
port so that I could have like some of those mods.
It still is like next to Crash Team Rumble, which that probably has like its own exclusivity thing. I'm still shocked that we never did get like a bona fide like PC port of CTR, and I still don't know what exactly was preventing them from doing that.
My guess is it was one of two things. One, I think Activision still has their whole
How do you do
exclusive PC distribution service that was partly the reason why it took so long for
so close.
Crash 4 to get its Steam version. Secondly, I think it could also have been a matter that they just didn't want people to go modding their game to high hell and back, considering they were so gung ho on their post game distribution.
Well, I mean, you say that, but that's not exactly stopping people from modding Crash 4.
I mean, to be fair, does Crash 4 have anything exactly like that?
Well, I guess in that sense that's fair. I just thought you meant like just them
Hey,
being against
why do
mods,
you
period.
think Crash Team Rumble is its own video game as opposed to literally just being a pack-in for Crash 4 when it should have been?
It's
Well, I mean, to be fair, they keep on adding in things that
Yeah.
do make the game a little.
I mean, that's why I also think that game's not getting a PC version anytime soon, because Activision just doesn't want to chance people, modding their shit.
It's a mixture of that, and the other big reason is that nowadays game companies, like a game like Sonic Frontiers, this is rare. This is rare to see a game that is made. Oh, I guess they just give you a freebie at the end. Okay, here we go.
Yep.
I doubt that was an S rank. I died way too many times.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let me try that one more time and see if I can get.
D rank.
Let's see if I can get at least the S rank.
One more college try.
But just to finish this topic is that I think part of the issue is that nowadays when people are making games, all they're really doing is they want to make a game that lasts forever. They basically want to sell you a game how about this? They want to make one game and then charge as many times for that game as they can. That's how you get your Destinies, your Genshin Impacts, your Mega Man. What was that one Mega Man X game that was on mobile and stuff?
Oh, Dive?
X-Dive.
Yeah, X-Dive. How now we're gonna get Crash Team Rumble? No, you don't.
I mean, you bring that up now. I really hope more games try doing the X-Dive offline method, especially because let's be real, especially if you're gonna go for a live servicey type of game like that. You kind of need to have an alternative version ready once it's time for the ship to sail.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, I honestly feel the same thing should also apply for games like whether it be Speedstorm or Crash Team Racing or Crash Team Rumble. Like, there's going to come a point where those games aren't going to last forever because there's no such thing as a game having updates going on forever.
Yeah, like,
Right.
and even in the case of like CTR, it's like technically support for that game has ended. Like, it concluded all of its DLC, so I don't think there's any harm in like putting that on PC now that we do have everything out there.
That and also just having like a dedicated offline version, because even today that game still technically, always scans to make sure that you're always online. So that way you can get all the Wumpa coins you need to pay for shit in the pit stop and all that.
Yeah.
And even though I'm pretty sure it's going to get to a point,
There we go.
maybe in another year or two from now, that game's online is going to pretty much discontinue.
It's possible.
Like, it's only a matter of time.
Dang. But I mean, I'm okay with that. Like, I'm okay if they want to give me those keys. Is that enough too? Yay!
Woohoo!
Like, I'm okay with that. Like, if it means we'll get new games. Like, that's what I want. I want new things. I don't want to replay the same game over and over and over again. I can't do that too many times.
Right, but it's also just a matter, like, I mean, if you really want a game to last forever, just,
Jesus
don't,
Christ.
again, just make it something that can be easily accessible for newer players,
Right.
when, all the hype's died down. And again, that's why the X-Dive Offline game came when it did, because by that point, like, the actual service was close to was more or less finished.
I saw that too, and I was very key. An enemy died above the chasm, and it gave me a vault key, but I was moving too fast and was above a chasm. So
And
I
it
missed
fell
out
down
moving.
to the abyss.
Yep. What is this? Is this an actual
I've
gift,
had that
or is this
too many times.
What's that's nothing I'm gonna be a little disappointed about. Is that too many times I'm gonna be like, finding one of those cool like treasures, and it's like, oh boy, is this gonna be memory tokens? Nope, the game is the reward. It's like, no, right?
I hate that. I
Real.
hate that feature most especially. Like, by this point, they're going to start, like, the treasure spots are going to have, like, speed boosters or springs. And the worst part is that, like, they don't stay active forever. Eventually, they will reset back to their treasure point,
And it
like,
fools
phase.
me again.
It always fools me, and it fucks me up so much. I hate it.
Because I keep thinking, like, oh boy, there's actually some important things. Like, no, they should just, again, simple thing. If you're gonna do it, like, just have it be a one-time unlock, and then it's done.
Or
Like, you already do that for the you already do that for the treasure spots that actually give you treasures. So why don't you do it for the the stuff that give you
that's a good
springs?
question.
or maybe like if you need to like keep that be the way it is, have it have a different marker.
Okay.
I mean, that works too. Like, have it be like, you already did this one. You already side looped this one. Do you want to do it again to get the speed boost? The crazy shit. The crazy shit you can do with jump deceleration turned off.
It's odd that, like, oh yeah, finally, real one. Again, it's odd, like, when I have it off, like, I love the physics in this game when it allows me to do this.
Yeah, it honestly makes me wonder why they even bothered making it a thing in the first place when, everyone, like, every Sonic player worth their salt, they're going to make the most out of it being turned off.
Who knows?
I can only guess.
You passed the emerald.
I can only... Yeah. I was just curious if I can get another thing. A Big the Fish coin. I don't know. It's...
Big McFish coin.
There's a Big the Fish coin. I don't know. Like, maybe they didn't think... I could almost argue maybe they thought it'd be too much to give people. Like, I can hunt... Now, here's the thing. If I was giving this to, like, my younger nephew who loves Sonic the Hedgehog, I imagine if I gave him this with full-on... Like, sure, he would go mad with power, being able to, move around so freely, but I feel like it would be very hard to get a grasp for where he's going if he's moving so quickly.
That's fair.
Oh boy.
Oh my lord, it's the big boy!
Look at
There
them
he
legs.
There he is.
Checkmate.
Well, what will you do?
I don't know.
I don't
I'm
know.
gonna do what I do best. Run away.
Run away
I'm
like
sorry,
a
like
pussy.
that-
Oh,
him saying,
hey,
like-
Squid!
Yeah, literally.
Oh, hello, Mr.
Hey,
Squid.
Sonic, over here.
You know, I just
Thank you, Squid!
real quick, him saying like, "Oh, well, what will you do?" The best I can. I think an alternative would have been like, "Well, what will you do?" My best.
My bad.
If not that, I could again. I always see Sonic as being the one be like, "What are you gonna do?" I don't know. I'm gonna figure that out as I go along. Yeep.
Yeah, I feel he would. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
yeah. If you mess up, think of it like one of those think of it like Temple Run. If you mess up too much, that thing's gonna catch up and clobber me.
Mm-hmm. That's insta kill.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh,
I remember this.
Oh, go ahead.
I remember losing a few times to this one on my first time.
Just gotta be careful. I was say, by the way, as of this recording, one big thing I am excited about is that I doubt it's gonna work for open zone gameplay yet. But oh no, you don't.
Hello.
Ah!
Oh!
How?
My leg!
Tripped.
You got slapped.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the Squid as the newest cast member of the Wiggles.
God dang it.
Are the Wiggles even still a thing?
Salad.
The squid.
I believe they are. Though I think they're different cast stars now.
But yeah, so the thing is that like it doesn't apply to the open zone. I don't think yet. It'd be cool if it could, but that there's officially a Sonic Frontiers level editor for the cyberspace stages.
Oh, neat.
Like that's actually the cool thing is that it's not just like, hey, here, have some custom mods. It's here are the tools to make your own. Like, that's really cool to me.
That's neat. Now, wait till about maybe a year or two from now, the next Sonic hacking contest, we literally get a Sonic Frontiers mod called The Good Cyberspace Levels.
Oop.
That's gonna happen,
my
guaranteed. I'm gonna
friend!
call it.
Poor Squid. We knew him well.
I thought Sonic was about to shed a tear.
So,
Well, he broke a sweat.
impressive, right?
Within expected parameters.
Good enough for me.
Okay.
She's totally jealous.
Everyone's a critic. Got fine tails. Oh boy, it's my least favorite one.
Yeah, it's the one I'm thinking way over. Oh, actually, wait a minute. Is that? Yeah, it's over.
Oh, I need to get
It was.
higher.
It was worth a chance.
This is
but yeah, no,
honestly-
you do.
Jesus.
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I'll say, like, I know you guys have, like, your own problems when it comes to, like, Chaos Island and the 2D sections and whatnot. Like, speaking of someone that's never really been that bothered with, like, the 2D and the recent Sonic games, like, I was able to tolerate just fine. My biggest problem when it comes to Chaos Island in this game, it feels like all the important markings that you have to go, you know, like, all the Tails locations, all the Emerald locations, it feels like you have to, like, go the most unorthodox ways in order to get to every single one of them.
Jeez, nice.
Got it.
And with that, we will say screw off to that one floating monument over there and talk to Tails.
Imagine if I got here and didn't have enough wrenches.
Oh, that would stink. And it doesn't help either that there's no way to warp back here, as far as I'm aware.
So I'll talk to him real quick, but I'll say, like, because this here, it's a cool structure. I'll probably go back to it eventually because I need more vault keys or whatever. But my biggest problem with Chaos Island is, with all the 2D sections, as Hype is putting it, sometimes you can't tell where they start and where they end. So I remember traipsing over this entire island trying to find what got you over here, and it's actually all the way over there on the opposite side of that stone pillar at the bottom. That's what starts the whole process of climbing this thing.
And let's remember this game's popping is pretty bad, so it's
Yes.
pretty easy to miss it.
So I am super happy to have been able to pull this off. Yay! That just skipped like about 10 minutes.
Thank you, spin dash and jump deceleration.
Let's see if Tails says the line that Sammy goes red in the face over.
In the face.
Probably not.
Probably not.
But
Probably not in
maybe.
that sense.
Yes.
It's probably in the next one.
Yeah.
What did you find?
I think it's an environmental analyzer. All of the ancient technology is networked to cyberspace.
You know, considering all this just looks like a whole bunch of like stone monuments, you think this would be more so Knuckles' turf to go and examine?
Maybe. Oh.
What did you do, Tails?
Oh, Tails, what have you done? You've activated a flashback.
We're 2D now.
Sorry. Sorry, Sonic. There's only so much in the budget.
Tails, you crazy? You just triggered a soliloquy.
Good thing I have the attention span of a pint of yak butter.
Goodbye, Gallifrey.
Oh my lord!
God damn.
Oh
Can you
no, they
bel-
watched Gallifrey go down. Gallifrey
Whatever
Can you
that
believe
is.
it, Sonic? For like just a few. Can you believe it, Sonic? For just a few moments, we were animated like we were in the storybook games again.
What
Man,
storybook
that takes
games?
me back.
Exactly.
So,
I mean, all things considered, I wouldn't mind another attempt at a proper storybook game. Just applied more standardized Sonic gameplay along with it for a change.
Oh, hang on.
On par with Dark Gaia.
Yeah.
Easy.
I don't think Dark Gaia was able to like destroy.
Pronto.
Are we ever going to talk about the fact that Dark Gaia is still in the Earth and could probably rise at any moment if we're not too careful?
Give it about a couple more million years.
All right, there we go.
Actually,
I think this one was the one that made me drive myself nuts. I
Was it?
think so.
it could be later, but
It might.
It looks familiar.
It might be the next one.
But yeah, no, going back, I keep forgetting if it was like 1,000 years or a million or whatever that when Dark Gaia wakes up from his
I
slumber
want
for
to say
only
1,000.
for White Gaia to go and
I think it's a
put him back
million
to sleep.
I think it's a million years because they always said like 1,000 or something, like where all the planets aligned or something like that.
I want to say 1 million.
Okay. Or 1,000 or something like that. Let's see what this is.
Kind of funny in retrospect considering what we know now, the Chaos Emeralds.
Yeah. That's always been its own little thing, is that usually there we go. Usually the Chaos Emeralds, like, their lore and their purpose, like, change from game to game. Like, here, as we're about to learn, apparently the Chaos Emeralds either came from this, like, from these set of islands, and this was their, actual origin point, or this is what they were always meant to do, and not the, like, Gaia temples, which is where how you restore the emerald. It changes from game to game. Again, the fact that they are actually now going to employ a continuity director is going to probably, like, be a literal game changer.
Yep.
It's all just a matter of how competent they are at their job.
Yeah.
Or how much they're allowed to be competent at their job.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's also a thing too.
Ba-ba-da-da-da. Whoa.
Thank you.
Do.
I just found another level. It's all good.
And more wrenches.
Let's keep this going. I need to get more Chaos Emeralds. I'm making good pace, I feel.
I mean, yeah, so far so good.
It doesn't, like, Ares Island was this will probably still take at least 2 sessions. This place is still massive with a lot of little things to find.
Yeah.
But
Well, I mean, once all said and done, actually, I'd say after we're done with this island, I'd say that would be a prime time to. Oh no, is this the one I'm thinking of?
The drifting.
Yes, it is. They brought back the drifting specific level from Unleashed
By the way,
and applied it to a game that doesn't really do drifting.
you know what? I found out this.
It don't.
You know what? If I can give you like a little tip, Boyd, you guys probably know it already. You can actually avoid the drifting altogether as long as you don't step on those very specific boost pads.
Thank you.
Yep.
Huh?
Yeah, because like activating those boost pads is
Ironically
what
enough, this
turns
is
on the
definitely
drifting.
one of my favorite music tracks in this game.
This is pretty good. Yeah.
Sorry about over talking.
Wow. You're fine.
You're fine.
I think I was about to say you accidentally missed a red ring.
I know. Oh, nuts. Oh, nuts. Oh, nuts. Who designed this?
Now that we've proven that this level can play just fine without them, why do they even bother?
Go the other way. Thank you. I don't think I got enough rings for the key. Let's see.
You might have gotten in the time though.
Oh, I did actually. Okay, I just need the red ring now. All right. Oh, with 2 seconds to spare. Yeah. Okay. Here, I'll just go back and get that. I'll just go back and get that red ring real quick.
May as well.
It saves its progress anyway. So this was from what the desert or which bonus?
It was
save?
from it was from Missouri.
Ah, Lord.
Yeah, it's Missouri.
Yeah, basically, I
There was
keep
like
an
a
eye out,
whole
just don't touch the wet ones.
There was like a whole figure 8-esque course where you had to literally drift, like keep on drifting in order to survive.
But like, just look at that. Like, it's sometimes it's honestly more easy just to lightspeed dash through them.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, still a blessing that we still have a light speed dash in this game.
Did I miss the ring? No, here's the ring. No, you don't.
Oh no, you don't.
Yeah, you already grabbed the ring.
I
Don't worry.
won't get fooled for that again.
See, you're doing. You fell for it again.
You were saying?
Like, this is like, but yeah, like that's where it gets its slowest is when you do that.
It doesn't help either that like the drifting in this game in this section is so floaty.
Yeah, it's definitely not what you're meant to, and you have no control. Like, you don't get to toggle it on or off. You are forced to drift. There we go.
Yeah. Again, they just didn't have the manpower to properly like imitate the drift from the Boost era game, like,
Now-
from Generations.
But now here's the thing: if they make a Frontiers 2, do you think this gameplay needs drifting?
I don't think so. I'd also, I mean, especially in the overworld stuff, not really. No.
Not unless they like
They fine tune Sonic's turning to such a point where it's honestly not that necessary anymore.
True, and you yourself can even adjust those settings, in and of themselves.
Right.
Okay,
Like, it only really made sense to include drifting in the previous games because they were going for more of a drift race sort of mentality with Sonic.
And even then, I would argue that, like, oh boy! Even then, I would argue that, like, if you are gonna, like, if you are insistent on bringing the boost back for this kind of game, make it like how it is in Generations, because I think the boost was just fine. The drift was just fine in that game.
I mean, hell, even just going back to this game, I think they already have a perfect compromise with how they handle the spin dash.
Oh yeah, that's
Just
true.
keep,
where you can,
just keep that. That's really all they need.
It is neat that if you use it a certain way, it kind of becomes its own. Wait, is this a real one?
Is it real or is it a fantasy?
Wow! No, it's,
it was just a bad dream.
It launched me the hell out of there.
I've had too many bad dreams.
you.
Man. We're only like, what, a week or so away from Dream Team being released. I really hope that game doesn't end up being a flop. Or just another case of, bloated expectations.
Well, again, a lot of it.
Yeah.
Well, again, the fact that it's on that's like Apple exclusive, whether it's a success or not, really does hinge on how well it sells on the Apple Arcade.
Well, I mean, how often people play it is also a major thing. But I guess it's also just a matter of, like, I mean, let's be real here. It's kind of come to a point now where Sega's kind of actually, Sega team's honestly been doing a surprisingly good job of especially when it really counts, like, advertising their games to such a way where it actually does get people invested in trying it out, and then regardless of the regardless of how it ends up in the end. Like, especially with Frontiers here, it's like, it started off pretty meh, but then over time, they started showing off more of it, and it got people so interested, thinking, like, this is going to be Sonic's return to form. Something, you could argue the same thing with Sonic Superstars. And then they ended up coming out, and, well, thoughts were definitely divisive.
Mm-hmm. I still think this is a really solid. I still think this is one of the most solid 3D Sonic games they've made in a long while.
I mean, yeah, I'll agree with that, but I'm also still of the opinion that feels like this is only just... This feels like testing grounds for an even better Sonic game.
Yeah.
Which, hopefully they, there you go. Screw the challenge, I can float.
Gonna get a drink of water, don't mind me.
You might be
do that
wondering
when
how it's...
you still have to keep your fingers on the buttons.
I have very long fingers. I can hold both of them down while I take a drink.
Alright, calm down there, Slender Man.
I was gonna go worse. I was gonna call them salad fingers.
Hey, actually, I wonder what that guy's up to now. I know I've seen him in a couple of like indie projects. I think no, that's right. He
still does salad fingers.
Oh really? Because I know he's shrimp in a salad. I know he's shrimp in a Smiling Friends. It is I, shrimp.
Really?
That is my name.
Huh, nice. Also, yeah, I just realized we're talking about all this, and we just suddenly stumbled upon a wrecked Death Egg robot from Forces.
Yeah.
I wonder if we're gonna mention this. Sonic, do you want to mention anything about this if I go to its front?
Did you toggle the option to make sure he'll say it?
I'm pretty sure.
Is that actually an option?
I believe
yeah,
so.
you can
Under restrict movement during a monologue. So it's supposed to be that if it triggers, I should not be able to move, so that it, we absolutely see it. But
honestly, it's no secret at this point. The damn thing doesn't even work. Considering, aside from maybe a few points in Kronos Island, it kind of just stops being a factor altogether after a while.
You see, it would help if they were like, what now? Oh,
30.
See, it would help if there were. Oh, it would help if Jesus. It would help if there was like a sort of like point of interest, sensor that you could find.
Yeah, have a little flashing light literally on the ground, showcasing where Sonic could talk about something.
and then I just go near it. Oh no, you don't.
Oh no.
No, you don't.
No. Well, I mean,
Stop.
look on the bright side. It doesn't disappear after a while.
Got it. Like, yeah, if I could, like, oh, interact with this, and then it triggers the dialogue, because that's how you learn about some things, like Tangle officially being canon. Put her in a game, like a mainline game now, please.
Yes,
She'd
please.
be super fun to play as or interact with. Get Ashley Birch to voice her.
Yeah, you know what? Thank you. I
Because
feel like
she
I'm
is-
the only.
because she-
I feel like I'm the only person that like vouches on the idea of Birch being a good Tangle.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? She's basically Sonic's Kamala Khan. Like, she'd be perfect.
Well, exactly. Well, the only reason I say that is because, like, anytime I hear people talk about a possible voice for Tangle, almost everyone always banks on Lulz from Owl House. Not to say that she's a bad voice by any means. I just think that Ashley fits Tangle a little better.
So basically, what you're saying is you want Tangle to be Molly McGee.
Well, isn't she already?
Hey, Sonic.
That could also work. She does like to make friends with everybody.
I don't read the comics.
Oh boy, here we go, everybody. It's time for a very niche mechanic that I promise will have no long-lasting end game. What the hell's word? End game. What the hell's the word?
Necessity?
Not necessity. Implications. Implications. That's the word. Get ready to learn a whole new mechanic, everybody. We're playing frickin' Ikaruga now.
Ikaruga.
What did you think of all this, Sammy and Doug, when you got to this part of the game?
Fuck, I probably wasn't paying attention at that point.
I don't remember if I've even gotten to this console yet.
Well, all you gotta know is that if you've never played Ikaruga, basically you pressing the L1 and R1 button allows you to change polarities, and whichever polarity you are, I guess whichever polarity you are not, is it? Or oh no, that's it. Sorry. Whichever polarity you are, you can shoot those bullets out of the air to give yourself room to breathe. Usually,
I'll say this much.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
In Ikaruga proper, the way it was supposed to work was that when you do it, when you're that polarity, you don't take any damage from that type of bullet. But I guess that it's slightly different. So yeah, now it just means kind of like in a Nier Automata, it determines which bullets you are able to shoot out of the air to make it actually breathable.
I mean, for what's worth, I didn't mind this as a whole mechanic, and I mean, I'll say this much: I honestly think it has one of the two best tracks in the whole game.
This one right here, or the end?
Yeah, this one, and also the other thing that the same composer did that we'll actually be doing in the same island.
Oh boy! Mecha will be so happy.
It's funny how the best songs in the game are literally tied to probably some of the most unsonic things in the game.
And with that, uh-oh.
Oh dear.
Tails, what the fuck did you
Sonic
say?
was the one
Sonic,
that did, though.
Remember the rule. Now, Sonic, remember the rule of West Side. We found it like this.
What's West Side again?
Sonic 2.
Oh.
Sonic 2 Island.
Well, then wait a
I
minute.
remembered from last session.
Sorry. I was thinking of a completely different thing when you said West Side.
Subterranean pathway.
No, not West Side Story.
Whatever took out
Sonic, do you feel pretty?
Oh, so pretty and witty and no.
I am pretty. Pretty cool.
Aww.
There you go.
We're gonna go this way because it leads to a Chaos Emerald and it leads to I believe it leads to the fishing Big's fishing bonanza.
Yep, it
Speed
leads to a
Highway.
portal. It leads to a portal to Big's fishing.
Random dumb thing. But going back to the whole, like,
Yeah, I'm pretty. Pretty cool. Wow, Mr. Sonic. Mr. Knuckles is right. You are cringe.
Ow.
Sonic just cries.
And that's why Cream the Rabbit is not in this. And that's why Cream the Rabbit is not in this game.
Not yet.
she will
why
be in Dream Team,
Cream hasn't been here for a while. She insulted Mr. Sonic too much that he doesn't want her involved anymore.
Actually,
Sonic's ego was so hurt by her words. She was not invited to their murder mystery party, nor the time where they got to race around multiple planets.
although I do recall seeing like I think it was some fan art of like maybe there was like it was like Cream and Charmy, and it's like they were having their own like murder mystery party, and Vanilla was the one who had died, and they had to find the quote unquote died, and they had to find the. It was cute. That's all it was. It was just cute.
Yeah, it was cute.
At least they got to have their own party.
Vanilla would do that for me.
100% she would. I wonder if Vanilla's actually going to appear in the game anytime.
Dream Team? I don't think
Dream
so.
Team.
No, probably not. She'll probably have a mention, but that's
I think the only game she ever appeared in
Most
any
likely.
I think the only game she ever appeared in any capacity was Sonic
Advance
Rush
3.
technically, and Advance. Wait, was she?
Advanced.
It was
yeah.
Advance 3, I think.
Advanced.
Did she
Sonic
appear in
Advance
that?
2, Sonic Advance 3, Sonic Rush. That's pretty much it.
Did she appear in any Advance cutscenes?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry,
Yeah.
Sonic Battle cutscenes.
Oh, Battle. No.
Not that I recall.
I think she was mentioned in Battle, but yeah.
She might have been mentioned, but the most I remember is that Cream was bumming it in Amy's place throughout that whole game.
Oh yeah, in Sonic Battle where Amy was being cringe.
Yeah,
And,
that was.
and that's one way of putting it.
Stop
Some
it!
could say
You're
that
being
was probably
cringe.
some could say that was probably among her weaker points of writing in the series.
Borderline offensive, honestly.
When it was.
Stop it! You're being cringe!
Thank you, Doug.
Thank you. What?
She literally sat there being like, I'm gonna literally starve myself and overexert myself because I want to marry
And
Sonic. I
wear
wanna be a
actual
beautiful
like
fucking
ankle
bride.
weights during boxer size.
That looks impressive.
Yeah,
Thank you.
it was
I
bad.
need this.
I need it more than you.
It was bad, and Sonic was probably afterwards, after hearing that, just being like, wow, that was cringe, Amy.
Whew. Now what do I get for my reward? Is this where the fishing of legend is found?
I don't think
No,
so.
I'm on
I
the
don't
wrong
know.
island. I'm on the wrong island again.
Yeah.
I found the red Chaos
Can't fucking
Emerald for
believe
what
it.
it's fucking worth.
Well, it's a Chaos Emerald. Cherish
I
it.
mean, I guess I'll take that.
Assuming the game will let you take
There
it
it
in
is.
this 2D plane.
Right, there you go.
Yes, again, I will say, for what it's worth, we haven't stumbled into too many of them. Thank New Game Plus for that, I guess. But
I would have laughed so hard if that
If that
treasure
was-
spot had a spring.
and it launches me away. No, okay,
No! My emerald!
give it here.
That would have been horrible.
Yeah.
Why is everybody always stealing my emerald?
Tell me about it.
Mike Pollock is so fun.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
That is gonna. I mean, I really do wonder who they would ever get to replace him.
I guess it really depends on.
That's a good question,
Well,
actually.
first thing is, I guess it would depend on if they still plan on sticking with the studio that they have been using for Sonic recently. I think I want to say
Studiopolis?
Yeah, that. Like, if they want to like get an actor from that, or if they are willing to hire someone outside of it.
Yay! Experience points that don't do anything.
Yeah.
Yay, New Game Plus.
All right, here it comes. Tails, talk
Here
to
comes the fails.
talk to Goggle. Oh God, it's sad. Talk to Goggle Koco for help.
Actually, I don't think it's this scene. Maybe it was one later on.
Goggle boy.
Yeah, let's see what they
Might be, actually, yeah.
Yeah, it's a later one.
Yeah, I think this is.
Here
setting
we're
up
being
for
introduced to.
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
Hey, this Koco is an apprentice to their top pilot.
Wow.
They need to find the parts to complete their final weapons.
You know, kind of reminds me of you, Tails.
Sorry already. What did you do?
Damn.
I helped him out.
Yeah.
But isn't that cruel?
You ever find it funny how back in the day Sonic had stronger ties to the skies than most people give him credit for nowadays?
Think they have.
Yeah.
Are bringing them
Like look up his origin story if you haven't done so already. It's definitely far out there.
I will do so.
Well, like Sonic's origin, like, is that still considered like canon by Sega?
Honestly, not sure. Probably not. It's just what.
I swear to God,
It's
Tails,
just-
if you say the stupid fucking line, I'm gonna strangle you.
Well, you couldn't even if you wanted to because he's intangible. Remember?
I'll find a way.
No.
What the?
Oh, no.
Hey, Squid.
No, Squid. No, no, you can't make me. Also,
What's that? What's that you say? Squid?
Also, that's right. The fishing island is all the way down there, and I don't think I can fast travel yet.
Not yet. You would have to do
Not
every
yet.
map challenge first.
Man.
Oh, that stinks.
Yeah. Oh, and
Sucks
then
to suck.
them's the brakes.
Oh.
Also, watch out. There's lava over there.
I'm okay. See?
Logan,
No.
you're gonna regret that later.
Hey, look, a treasure.
Yo, I love Star Wars Episode 3.
It just becomes, I thought this, oh wait,
I have the high
look,
ground.
that's another one we needed. Yellow emerald.
Look at that.
The Piss Emerald.
You got
The damn fourth chaos.
Yeah, that is the
Emerald.
damn fourth one. Even though technically I think the red one's considered the damn fourth one in the list.
No, it's the yellow one.
Oh, yep, sure is.
It's lemon
Even
scented.
Generations were very careful with that reference.
Alright, tell me your tale.
We need a few more
Tails?
pieces, but we're
Stale.
Oh, I remember this. This particular minigame's kind of tedious.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not so much tedious. It's a little long.
We just need to get that turret online. What the hell?
We need to collect a whole bunch of machine parts.
Okay, you know what? I actually do.
falling.
Oh, this shit.
Okay, I actually do remember. I think I
Bust
actually
them
am
up.
around.
Bust them up.
Oh, no, you don't.
What?
Alright, continue, hype.
Well, I was just correcting myself, saying though that I remember now. This is the furthest I've gone. Like, I think I did beat this mission eventually, but I think everything past here is technically uncharted for me.
Okay.
Man, what I wouldn't give for a magnet power up right about now.
Yeah, it's all like some
Like
of
an
these
electric
let you get a
shield or
magnet, other
something.
ones don't. Yeah, imagine, dare to dream. Come on, come on, come on.
I think after a
like
while
this,
these platforms will start to sink.
Yes.
Yep.
You gotta be quick.
You gotta be quick and slick.
600 fucking parts? What the hell?
I mean, hey, listen. Considering what we're trying to fix up, it's not like that thing's a toaster.
Oh, toast.
I wish it
A
was.
toaster. He.
What are you
Could
doing?
toast me
Oh, boy.
dead then.
Hot, hot, hot.
Just get up, just get up. Yeah, I'm on it, game. I get it, I get it. Gotta go fast, gotta go fast, gotta go fast.
You're not going fast enough, Logan.
I am not going fast enough.
Man, just imagine this. Why was I suddenly imagining now some rando on YouTube would just make a whole ASMR video about that just features the sounds of you collecting all these things.
Oh god.
You know, you don't tempt anybody, James. They're gonna do it when
You know,
you say it.
I feel like there has to be like some ASMR stuff with Sonic already, like the sound of him collecting rings, or like the sound of him like cleaning his shoes, or Tails tinkering with the plane's engine.
I can see
That would not surprise me one goddamn bit.
Or literally just a whole 10-hour video of nothing but silence, but every hour
Damn it.
you hear a ring sound effect.
You needed 10
Yeah.
more.
I counted.
Jesus.
Oh, I thought I haven't even.
Is that Roger saying now, yowie, yowie? That's so cute and distracting away from my previous failure. Let's go.
Another one that just popped in my head. It's stupid, it's gross, but some fangirls will love it. It's like those eating ASMR videos, but it's like Shadow eating coffee beans.
Don't tempt them. They're already probably gagging at that shit. They're probably already
Remember that one bit?
salivating over it.
Remember that one bit in the intro to Sonic and the Black Knight where Sonic was just finishing up his jelly dog just before he was about to take
So
out
when
the
should I
game?
start Shadow the Hedgehog?
Wait, what?
When should I start Shadow the Hedgehog is what Doug said.
I mean, we can start at any time. That's up to you, buddy.
Yeah, like I figured, like if you did want to wait, I guess logistically it would be.
Actually, wait, no, hold up. I just realized, no, we were going to do Sonic Heroes first before we do Shadow.
That's true.
That's right. To continue on our
Yeah.
whole revisit of that era of Sonic.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Doug generously offering to play Shadow because he's
If no one's gonna play it, I'm gonna play it.
Alright.
I mean, by all means, dude. I had no plans of touching that game myself.
There you go.
I'm cool with that if you want to like take that time to also like explore the like the whole story of it, because it has some I will say it has its merits.
Yeah,
I know there was like one story end where I think Shadow kills himself or implies that he's going.
Oh, yeah, that's the one with Victor, right?
It was implied.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, don't
There's
be
one where
like
he
that.
karate chops Eggman.
Yeah.
Don't.
Well,
Don't. I was about
No,
to
there's a few.
Yeah, god damn it.
I was about to say
Same thing.
There's a few.
Actually,
Like,
you say that, Logan. I think
4.
yeah, I
wanna
think
say.
there's like 3 or 4 reigns of karate chopping Eggman.
Oh no! I'm remembering wrong. He did it in 3 of them because there are 4 bosses with the egg
Right.
dealer, but one of them didn't do the
Right,
karate.
that was
Right,
the,
there's one where Omega just guns him down in
Right.
cold blood.
and the one that he does, and he's just
Well,
basically.
No, he still karate chops in Omegas.
Oh,
Here's the.
there it is.
The one he didn't karate chop Eggman was, if I remember, the villain's boss for the anti-hero
Yeah, but
story.
basically,
Is that- oh,
where,
is that-
where he just decided that he'll be like the Ark's equivalent to Knuckles,
King of
just
the
guarding
Android?
the
the
Ark.
protector of the Ark.
That's it.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be the
Yeah.
one where he becomes like the king of androids.
No.
No.
That was one where he karate chopped Eggman.
What is wrong, you mumbling dumbling?
Wrong parts.
Mumbling dumbling.
Their hero didn't show. They're worried something's happened.
Maybe you have to be the hero of
It's like
legend.
how I couldn't handle it after Infinite attacked. One wrong turn and I fall apart.
Whoa, what?
Shut the fuck up, Tails.
Listen to me. The others are counting on you. I'm here to help, so don't give up, okay?
Okay.
You're a fucking bitch.
Sounds like Kirby getting electrocuted.
Tails?
You're a fucking bitch!
Damn, Tails, I can't speak Koco, and even I understood that.
All right.
Alright.
Alright. Shut me up.
It's like, guess what? You're a bitch.
Look, everyone!
Oh boy, time for another Starfall
Oh,
event.
what the?
Oh yeah, again, this is also the
oh.
blood moon.
Oh, that's right. I forgot that I did this.
Which means time to go finding some more shinies to get more hook coins.
Ow!
Might as well.
Or burn yourself instead. That works too.
You were at the corner of that.
Wait, did it actually despawn the thing?
Let's
Oh,
do it
never mind.
again! Nah, it restarted. I'll be more careful this time. Ow, rock.
I'm at a disbelief right now.
I was about to say, because wouldn't that have been funny if dying actually despawned the Starfall thing?
Jeez, don't scare me.
I would have loved it.
I mean, you got more than enough, hook coins to last you the rest of the game, so this just feels like padding.
I mean, I'm not gonna focus on the entire time. I am gonna get a move on over here.
Like, if this were another story, I'd be cherishing this moment right now. But here, nah, it's just for the sake of purple coins.
Again, it is weird in that like they have
Oh.
they have a damn it. They have a better version of this already. I honestly thought it would have been something that they patched in retroactively to the base game.
Yeah, I mean, I guess to be fair, they didn't do it in the main game probably because in the main game you're only using Sonic, and it's really not that hard to find all the special stuff you need to power him up.
True.
I mean, that's the way I see it anyway. It's only really helpful in another story because you're not only worrying about Sonic.
Got it.
You know, you gotta give one
Man,
thing.
this thing's as good as broken now.
But it could be even more.
Let's see how we did. Yay. Let's watch this HUD never go away.
Even on that screen.
Oh, imagine. Nah, we're still fine.
Oh, they spared you for now. Oh, but hey, look at that! Tails isn't that far away from you.
And the Yellow Chaos Emerald too. I've actually been doing a pretty good job. Like they've been doing a. So here's the thing I learned is that not only do they make it a little bit more plentiful, the memory tokens here, but they also make a point to have Tails cost less. Like I think whereas Knuckles needed like 25 at one point, Tails only needed 20.
I think so.
But now I want to get the Chaos Emerald. I don't want this thing in the way.
You know what? I'll give this to the Starfall things. They do make everything look pretty.
Yep, it's so cool. Look at the shinies everywhere.
I mean, what are the odds it's still going to get in the way when you grab the emerald?
Okay, I'm actually curious to see what happens if I turn this off, like, while it's in the middle of it.
Alright. I mean, at this point, I think you can go ahead and turn it off. You got more than enough purple coins to last you the rest of the game. Oh, it's still going.
I think it has
We
to
gotta
finish
wait for
its
this
one.
to finish up.
I think it has to finish its spin first.
Please.
All of it spins.
There it goes.
Or not.
Yep.
Nope, it's still gonna keep
Yeah,
going.
yeah,
You
like-
just gotta
Just
suffer.
grab the emerald.
Just grab the emerald!
Logan, you're wasting time. Just get the fucking emerald and let's go.
Okay.
See? It's already gone. No more need to worry about it.
It's gonna be back. You know it's gonna be back like a freaking horror movie villain.
No, the sun. Listen. The sun's ass crack is already out there in the distance. It's over.
Sun's crap!
Wait, so are you saying the sun is mooning us?
Yeah.
Yes.
No, he's mooning the moon.
And it is gone. You were right. I should have believed in you.
Exactly. Believe in the ass crack. Anyway, let's grab the sound memory and then talk to
Lava
Tails.
Reef.
Ooh, Lava Reef. Nice. I believe that's the one
Nice.
from the version from Sonic Mania.
Nice.
Would be.
Okay.
Might be.
Another cutscene. Here you go.
I believe this is the one that's going to probably piss off Sam the most.
Here we go. It was bound to happen. Then I think I'm actually gonna take a break from doing some story stuff and go find Big, and then call that a sesh.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay,
yeah.
never mind. This isn't the one.
Hey, almost done here. Can you take our friend and find a couple more parts?
Fuck!
Can do.
Okay.
Actually,
Come
this
on.
scene does actually showcase why I think the next scene afterwards isn't. I don't think it's as bad because what we're about to see here, it's clearly a case of Sage planting the seeds of Tails.
Miles per hour. You have known Sonic most of your life.
Yeah, and?
Your imprisonment within cyberspace. The defeat of the Ancient's Titans. Do you trust how he is handling it? With your life?
Of course. I'll admit, he isn't perfect. But Sonic has overcome impossible odds over and over again. I know he'll save us all.
So you're saying you have faith in him?
It's not
Yeah,
Why do you think I've been
dumb
following
bitch.
him?
I've got a life
Why do you think I've been following him all these
backup
years?
after
It has been so many years. He's saved this world multiple times.
On empirical data. I can
Like,
appreciate
can't you understand that, Sage? This isn't even the 7th time he saved the world.
Yeah, I mean, have you seen his other adventures?
I was
Hey,
just.
Fortress.
There's got to be plenty of data based on his all the way back, looking all the way back to South Island.
won't be prevented.
Exactly. You
It's-
think Eggman's data would have had like what?
Well,
But
okay.
do you think Eggman's data in Sage would have
Kinder if you don't know.
let her known that the arc and all that stuff that Sonic did to fix
You
it?
can't just fucking do that!
All right, we find Tails over there.
Oh, I thought you wanted to find Big first.
Alrighty, let's go. I'd say, I mean, you've already got enough to spend. I'd say go ahead and let's take care of this plot beat real quick.
It's also like right next door.
Exactly, right next door.
So, Tails, if you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. He's like, what?
Look
And
at
just
the way-
throws multiple.
Wait, where is
Look at the
it?
way that little boy rolls.
Oh.
Hey, Sage. Immediately.
What is your
Hi.
end goal?
Oh, I love this bit.
None of your
Varies.
business.
Sometimes it's a spinning sign, sometimes it's a big old ring.
No,
It's cool.
I mean,
Oh,
what do you want to accomplish?
looked mad there.
Gather up the Chaos Emeralds and save my friends.
And you're sure that is wise?
Kind of the story of my life.
And the voice that commands you? What if it is leading you to disaster?
Why
If
don't you
wanna
shut the
start
fuck
trouble,
up?
I'll stop them too.
You certainly make it sound simple,
Has been so far.
but your arrogance will be your undoing.
Hasn't stopped me
Stop
yet.
being cryptic and tell me what's going on, or skedaddle.
Go play
Thank
jump
you.
rope.
There would be no point.
Cool. Play jump rope or something.
You cannot understand. Why not? You cannot understand. You're being incredibly vague right now.
You
Don't
cannot
say it, Sammy.
understand.
Don't say it, Sammy.
Nice find.
I
Take it on
was
over
trying
to
to say
Tails. Time to
Sammy.
keep moving.
Okay.
Actually, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I don't think. Was it going to be the Doctor Who thing?
No, I wasn't even thinking anything like that. It's like you can not understand.
Time. Report.
After reviewing your entire campaign history, I have found the most optimal
See, now she's doing her
course of
homework.
action is to create an alliance with Sonic.
He'll get you out.
But together you stop the arc.
Okay, thank you. She remembers Neo Metal and Metal Madness and all that.
Those alliances were purely out of desperation.
But
Whoa!
And this
Aren't
is
you
the same
desperate
thing.
now?
Want to hear it? Find me another option.
Like, I understand not wanting to having to keep on relying on Son to get you out of a jam, but that's just kind of how it goes when you keep messing with stuff that's well beyond your comprehension.
I mean, honestly, at this
Forces
point, it's just
beyond
his ego that's keeping him from accepting it.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
How did
Also,
that...
I feel-
I left you alone
also-
for 5 minutes!
Yeah, this feels like something that should have been used earlier in the game as opposed to right here.
Agreed.
Like, kind of thinking, wasn't there like a whole egg memo that was talking about this exactly?
How many times you've saved me from the hazards here?
it is my function. I live to serve.
You've exceeded
Also, why aren't you in your
I'm
eggmobile?
very
Yeah,
happy
what
with
happened?
you,
In fact, this cutscene followed immediately after?
Proud of you.
Aw.
Yeah, I think it's primarily dependent on what all you've done up to this point, like getting all the emeralds, talking to your friends, etc.
Oh boy,
Like that's
Tails-
what I get out of it.
Tails is a little ways away, but I see a perfectly good natural ramp.
I was about to say that's nothing your spin dash can't accomplish.
Double jump, air boost, got it.
Bingo.
It was really nice. The sense of speed and freedom.
Yeah, if we were playing a default game, this wouldn't have been easily possible by this point.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, no, it actually would be impossible because by this point we wouldn't even have the spin dash.
No, we would not.
Like that's something you end up like by this point in time you can really only earn by near end game.
What the hell?
Excavator? Where?
Where?
What?
Oh, that.
Oh, there he is.
Oh.
Wow. Thank you, 2D section.
Ow.
Thanks.
Ah. Fuck.
I mean, you're doing okay on gears for now. So I mean, once you're done with this guy, I'd say we shouldn't have to worry too much about bosses afterwards.
Oh, there you go. Punch the
And
thing.
just
Hey.
stomp him in the face.
There you
Or
There you
spin
go.
dash him. That works too. You know, after all that, I deserve 2 gears.
You would think. You would think. Where am I?
You are here.
Okay, gotta go all the way further.
How's the map now?
You are in uncharted territory.
This tiny
this map
little
psychic?
island called Uninhabited.
But I mean,
You're in the middle of nowhere.
so since we are not going to get to that cutscene just yet, Sammy, unfortunately.
Whoa.
So I mean, your thoughts on Tails' characterization as a whole?
It's fine up until he starts to get a little, I guess,
Melodramatic?
like,
Man's grabbing the
yeah.
geothermal power. Never thought he'd go green.
Technically, he did in Lost World. Did you see how that energy he was trying to harness up until the Deadly Six took over?
Well, that's a more literal green.
Exactly.
Well, no,
Oh!
I'm okay.
Jeez.
No.
Barely.
Not
survived.
again.
And I
Like,
already fought you. I did. You're right. I'm scared.
Just get away from him.
Just leave. You can spin dash your way out of here.
I have an irrational
I
fear of
agree.
UFOs.
Oh, brave, oh, brave. Oh, we already made that joke already. Oh, bravely ran away.
I
Stop
knew I
forcing me
was
to look at
being,
a camera. You can't convince me it's real.
there you go. I knew I was being involved, so I ran
It's
away.
only. It's only just a figment of your imagination.
I'm guessing that's where Big's
Big fishing adventure is?
Big- Most likely. Let's go.
Man,
His
how
whole-
far do you have to get before the music has to stop?
I think it's still like technically spawned in.
I guess we'll see depending on Sonic's stance the moment we get
He's
to dry
like
land.
riding up your ass.
Oh.
Is what he's
Right
doing.
in front of a
I think we
spider.
just went backwards.
Yep. Hang on. Is it done? Okay.
I think it's done.
I think he just teleported away. Okay.
It did.
Thank God.
And see, just like that, mental problems are as easy as forgetting they ever existed.
I don't think
I
that
can't
works.
talk. I don't know. I don't think that's how it works either.
I mean, isn't that essentially what Tails is going through right now anyway?
Yeah. Oh no.
Okay,
Okay, we're good now.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
let's see. You just made it good.
Be a treasure. Be a treasure. Be a treasure. Be a treasure.
I mean, all things considered, if you had to change that plot point into differently, like, what would you have done?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
If you could change that plot point any differently, what would you do?
Make
What would you do differently?
Consistently, at least, like, you know, I guess mopey it or something. I don't know.
It's alright.
I mean, again, who's to say? I mean, again, complicated emotions are a thing. You could totally have one point where you're just feeling like everything's okay, but then you start thinking, but then the voices come back.
I can still hear the
That's me on a
screams,
daily
Papa.
basis, James. What the fuck?
And see, there you go.
Oh,
Whoa.
yeah, you need all.
Yeah, you need to silent another light.
Yes.
There you go. Now you can
Okay,
do it.
we're getting close. Just gotta go over here. And here we are. Okay.
Sonic Frontiers, where Tails literally has his whole phase of his whole "you're not perfect" phase.
Oh my god. You're so right, though. There's the fishing icon.
Thank God Iki's not here because I can make that joke.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so this is an optional Tails encounter then.
I mean, why not? You already have the stuff to spare.
Hello.
Tails, can you tell if there's anything special about the ruins with this symbol?
I can't be sure without a proper analysis, but it doesn't seem remarkable. What is
Tails, can you tell me what it's like in the
remarkable
big
retention after
movies?
all these years?
It's just mid.
In a movie?
The
Dang.
maps are
Straight
so
mid.
accurate.
Imagine being in your debut movie and a Red Echidna overshadows you at every corner.
It's hard enough explaining yourself to your
I mean, to be fair, Sonic's had a better standing when it comes to movies than most industry bigs nowadays.
Yep. Okay, being real, how would you rate Sonic OVA?
I thought was
Oh,
fun.
I thought we were talking about like the two Paramount movies.
Yeah, that's what I was
no,
bringing up.
Oh no, you both were correct. I decided, but my brain, which I did not announce properly.
Let's move on to animation. And I mean, yeah, no,
Because
I mean,
because
yeah, no,
like his entire
it's like
filmography kind of thing.
like if you can pardon the somewhat mid English dub, it's perfectly solid.
Yeah.
Or if not perfectly, it's how should I put this? I wouldn't outright call it a masterpiece, but it's if you're a Sonic fan, you'll get it. You'll have a good time with it.
Okay.
Would you like to try?
Like to try?
Dang it.
Come on, I got a spare rod. Jinx.
All right, let's go catch some fish. Then this. I'll
Yeah, I
do
guess
like,
that's-
like 5 or so minutes of this.
But yeah, it's like I guess that's the way to describe
I
it.
say 10.
Like as far as like
Okay.
the
Honestly, I'd say actually considering that we're at a point now where the cost of fishing up stuff is like I think you have to pay like 5 or
4 at
10.
least.
I'd say yeah. I'd say let's keep going until we're at least half our current coin amount.
jeez. Okay, that'll
It'll be
be
fine.
200 divided. That'll be 50 fishes.
Perfect.
Oh lord.
look at that. They,
Okay,
It gives us all the time to recollect our thoughts
And-
about how Tails was going through growing pains.
Yep. And this actually is helpful because my plan is to use as much of these tokens as I can to buy all the memory tokens I need for the revisit to all the islands. So find any other interactions or cutscenes I missed. Yay!
yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know. Like I think they did the best they could with the time allowed. And again, I don't blame Ian Flynn for what's going to happen in this game specifically. I see him as he's trying his best just to like make sense and tie this all into into some form of a continuity now between all the different games that came before. And
Yeah.
I am curious now more than ever now about Dream Team. Superstars didn't do much with its plot.
I mean, it's a classic Sonic game. You don't go to
You
those games
caught
for
a
plot.
frog's baby.
Yep, no Froggy though.
Yeah, and plus
What if that was
Right.
Froggy's baby?
and plus as far as Dream Team goes, we don't even know if
Froggy's a girl?
I'm so proud of you. But anyway, like as far as like Dream Team goes, we
Snapping
don't,
Turtle.
like at the time of recording, we don't even know if
Oh.
Ian's involved in that game or not.
I
Oh, God,
don't think he
You got a
is.
snapping turtle.
Um,
That thing could fucking crunch your whole entire bone.
Yep.
Oh, you think that's a real bone cruncher? We haven't even found the alligator yet.
I'm sure it's in here somewhere, or it's in the final.
I was about to
area.
say what about the other turtle that has loads of fucking teeth in its throat?
Put
think
that
I was...
down,
Oh
Sonic.
wait, yeah. That shit. Oh god, that's still.
I mean, isn't that
horrifies
just-
me.
I was
isn't
about to say,
just-
were you thinking about my turtle character?
I was thinking about it a little bit, but then I forgot like what turtles I suggested you for that fucking character.
I mean, don't all
Wow.
turtles have freaking throats like those?
Not all.
Fair.
Yeah, I forgot
mean,
what it was. I think it was like it looks like a peaceful turtle, but it's not exactly.
I'll look it up.
I don't believe Ian. A stick. A twig.
It's a twig.
That's a big twig.
Jinx.
Damn it! I mean, it is. What?
You can make you can literally mold that into a Twix bar that'll serve a whole village.
Like, how often have you be walking in the forest and you find a piece of wood that is the length of your body? You're like, oh, a twig.
Well, if it was at the length of your,
It was a little leatherback turtle.
Oh, yeah, that's
Leatherback.
what it was.
but yeah, if it's a twig that,
Just be thankful. We're not going to show a picture. Otherwise, we don't want people to get nightmares watching this.
but yeah, like a twig the size of your body. At that point, I think it's just a branch.
Yeah, at least.
Fuck branch.
Oh,
That's more
Nemo.
like that's just a straight up Nemo. Yeah, Nemo.
I think I said.
I mean, no,
joke
that
already.
like fuck branch. At that point, that may as well just be a log.
You caught Nemo. Marlin's is gonna be crying right now.
Well, hold on. That thing had even sized
That
fins.
probably was Marlin.
There we go.
There you go.
32 tokens. Thank you.
Nice.
taught you well, Sonic.
Now you must go and teach them.
Teach them the ways of the fishing pole.
Show them the error of their ways.
Let them know
Put that down.
Let
You got a flounder.
Oh, what do you know?
It's like, teach them the error of their ways. Let them know that it is not your stupid friends that are at fault, but it's your stupid friends' gameplays that's the real problem.
Teach them the ways of getting your food by any other means than Uber Eats.
'Tis better to have lived and put that down, and live and let
Jesus
live,
Christ, I'm
and-
having food tonight.
and to have never. What's that one where it's like better to what was that
Loved
stupid
and lost
meme
and better
like,
to have
philosophy?
loved, never loved at all.
No. That's a very fair and apt statement at 8 but
You
it's
found
more.
Oh!
No.
Sonic, put that away! I'm allergic to acorns!
But isn't there like one where it's like there's like a meme philosophy where it's like better to like live and be. It's like better to have cringe and be based than to be based and now cringe. I don't know what that freaking. What was that? I'm looking it up.
In the middle of fishing?
Yes. Can you do that? Look at
I don't think he can.
Not to do that. Oh, I found it. It was the do not kill the part of you that is cringe. Kill the part of you that cringe is.
Shh. Everyone's had
Oh
their
my god, you
cringe
got
moments.
Patrick.
Yay.
Wow, Patrick lost weight.
Damn.
I've been trying to get fit for the holiday season.
They told me I
How's
should
the
have
Patrick
put.
show?
They told me I should have put more iron in my diet. So then I just went to an iron factory.
I want to see the
looking up-
alligator. I want to see Vector's cousin.
Big the cat facts.
Uh huh.
My name is Big the Cat.
That's
This
indeed-
concludes. Oh, there it is.
There he is!
Oh my god, it's back. Just
Okay,
It's Victor. How you doing?
it's Uncle Horatio.
Horatio. What the hell?
there he is.
That was a
There
very
he
funny
is.
name.
There's the big boy.
Yeah, baby!
Am I the-
That's what I've been waiting for.
Serious?
Am I the only one who is a little Am I the only one who's a little bummed that Big the Cat does not make an appearance in Shadow the Hedgehog?
Yeah, I mean, granted, by that point, that was pretty much the point where it became just, that was back when Big was still considered. That was back when Big was considered a hateable character.
Yeah.
Dumb fodder.
Yeah, like even then,
It's
like
cool.
maybe
You got a coin.
like after Heroes, they started using him a lot more sparsely. Like I think that after that, the only other game that he was a part of before the more recent era is, I know he made like cameos in Secret Rings, a la him hiding levels in Adventure 2.
Yes.
I don't know if that got carried over into Black Knight. I don't think it did.
It didn't.
I forget. Did he appear in the DS version of Colors?
I think he
Yes.
did. He was also in Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing.
Mm-hmm.
Just the first one. He didn't return for the
You
sequel.
got 3 gold cards.
Plastic.
Plastic!
I can't do this for 100 more times, James. I'm not strong enough.
Oh, come on. No, how could you lose faith in yourself over such a relaxing pastime? Look at that. You got 10 more rings.
Don't give a damn about the 10 more rings. I'm here for life. I'm gonna starve.
Same.
I'm here
All right,
for
then.
life,
Cook up some fucking barbecue.
bro.
I'm gonna starve too.
Well, that's why Sonic's cooking.
I'm getting you food.
Well, then make me spaghetti, because that's what I was gonna do.
Okay. I'll just slap it in there and bam, water.
All right, I think we're more or less done here. Let's spend all our hard-earned gold and stuff on anything else we
Or
can find.
not.
Or we just leave.
There's nothing worth needing right now.
Well, I thought you wanted to get
all
more
I
memory
need is,
tokens.
Not for I am like covered on Tails. It's Amy and Knuckles I need, and unfortunately to buy those you have to go to the fishing portals on their islands.
Or you could have just bought more gears and say, fuck off to the rest of the bosses.
But I mean, there's still like a couple unique bosses I haven't fought here yet. Pretty sure. Anyway.
Fair.
Yeah,
do
he
we
hasn't fought all of them yet.
fair.
I
You know what? Well, you know what? Let's end this in style and talk to Tails.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm hungry.
We're going to talk to Tails. We're going to have a good time. He's going to cook us a chili dinner.
He better
Uh-oh.
cook me dinner, because
Oh,
I'm
shit.
hungry. He didn't cook me dinner. Nor did Sonic.
Listen, this is
because
one of
he's
those days
dead.
where Listen, he got the call from Sonic that he was going to come and visit, so Tails is already prepping up the chili dogs as we speak.
Yeah.
What if I don't
Okay.
like chili dogs?
3, 2.
Well, you could always settle for mint
I
candy.
like that you were like, well, screw you then.
No.
I,
Wrong angle. Okay, this is it. Right around this edge.
Oh, so you don't like hot dogs?
No, I don't. Surprisingly, no, I don't.
You don't like hot dogs?
Fair enough.
Aw. Man, that makes 2 people in this server that hate hot dogs.
I love hot dogs.
I'm still gonna give you those sausage rolls.
Lies and
however,
slander. I
to
like
give you a
hot dogs.
taste.
well, no, don't be sumptuous, Logan. He never said who the second person was.
Good.
In fact, now that I think about it, maybe I was being a little over-analytical. He just said he didn't care for hot dogs.
Yeah.
This is a bigger gap than I thought. Okay, so I gotta
Yes,
go
it
the
is.
long way. Fine.
It's like I don't care much.
Listen.
about dogs at all.
Listen, it doesn't. Listen. It's not my fault. You guys haven't helped yourselves to a very delicious Costco brand beef hot dog.
Well, blame
Oh,
my
those are
grandmother
pretty
for
good,
that,
actually.
who fucking makes plastic out of everything.
Your grandmother sucks at cooking.
She does. I'm not.
Fuck
I'm
her.
not. I'm not gonna say anything. Like, how old is she?
She's 89.
Yeah, she should know better. She's been around long enough to figure out how to cook a hot dog.
What's a hot
It's
dog?
water and it's a hot dog. I'm sorry, okay? It's hot dog and
It's
it's,
easy.
a water.
Bam.
It's not a
Well,
big
it's funny
complicated
because
thing.
my dad knows how to at least cook a hot dog more than she does.
Your dad knows better.
I mean, who's to say? I mean, granted, it's one thing to boil the hot dog if you prefer it that way, but what about grilling it?
Grilling is good.
I'll
he
admit
does
I do
both,
prefer.
actually.
I'll admit I do prefer grilled hot dogs over boiled hot dogs.
I think that's where my whole thing is. I don't like boiled. I like grilled. I guess grilled kind of.
I'm a
Truth be
heathen.
told, Truth be told, I can't remember the last time I had a boiled hot dog.
I'm a heathen. I settle for microwave sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, if I absolutely, if I'm doing it myself,
Logan
yeah,
and I
I'll just
really
settle
are the
with that. You know what? You know what? We should have invited Barry to this to this hot dog dinner.
Now, Sam, dearie, do these hot dogs have actual dogs in them?
I hate you.
You know, I wonder if that. You know, I wonder if that poor boy got another job
Whoa,
ever
whoa,
since
whoa,
his
hell?
days helping out.
Whoa.
Oh,
I broke out of the 2D plane for a little bit. Let's try that again.
but yeah, no, as I was saying, I wonder if that poor boy got any more work after the whole conductor car incident.
Well, it depends on the ending. Like, because I think there's like 3 different outcomes. Like, one of them's like I think he works at a grocery store, and the other is he went to the moon.
Aww.
I completely forgot there were multiple endings for that game.
Like, they don't affect the ending that much. It's just like little silly dialogue options that you can have. But still, I'm so proud of Dubby.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
we're
Should I
here.
get that
This
emerald
isn't even
first?
the
Here,
plot.
Tails. These are for you.
crap.
Don't ask me where I got them.
And I need 4 more keys for this one.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Rock the tails.
I guess I'll get this dialogue at least. What's up, man?
The whole reason we came here was because we detected the Chaos Emeralds were drawn here.
Yep.
I'm trying to put the pieces together. The Ancients' technology was built specifically for the Chaos Emeralds and runs on their power. All of
What
the
isn't
Starfall
nowadays?
Even
The Ark?
we're
The
at kind of
Angel Island?
without the emeralds to
The
power
Earth?
The Earth?
the power supply was
That weird sphere in Las Vegas? I tells you, it's all powered by the Chaos Emeralds.
Even my legs are comprised of the Chaos Emeralds.
Oh shit,
Even- Even Tesla cars nowadays require a shard of the Chaos Emerald.
Oh, what the hell? What
And
the
it's
heck?
actually not
Oh,
as rare
I-
as
We're
it
talking
is.
to Tails more. Fuck.
That was it. That was it. We were just trying to find our way up. Now we just gotta get around this island. This,
To be fair, that was just optional dialogue we were
Here's
engaging
the
with.
big part that pisses Sammy off.
Oh, yeah, this part. I mean, yeah, we're getting to that cutscene. Well, I mean, the cutscene itself, I don't mind. It's the thing. It's the minigame that happens afterwards that I fucking hate.
Oh, so do you think we should maybe save that for next time?
I mean, you know what? Sam's dogs are barking. I say we go ahead and call it here.
Okay. Join us next time, in which I should probably do something that saves my checkpoint. Join us next time as we're going to be talking to Tails and understand a bit about, again, I can sort of accept it, but I see the issue with attempting to make sense of a very stupid director's decision in Forces to make a very lame decision.
I mean, yeah. Again, this is kind of what happens when you're working with bad writing and want to make some sense out of it.
There we go. That should hopefully be enough. All right.
Or at the very least, apologize for it.
Yeah. Alrighty. Stay tuned, everybody.
See you guys next time.
Cooking spaghetti.
Yay.
And no one can stop her.